Magandang Subi. Tambay porong gunang speaker sir. TTADC ni Ba. Let me start from TTADC. I have not chosen much, but 8 to 9 departments. Sir, when we talk about Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council and the fund flow of TTADC, sir, it should be about the rights of land, forest rights, cultural rights, and more power to economic. But sir, anyone in TTADC can walk in and claim a place. Sir, it is a concern now. People from general areas are coming to TTADC, and it's not the duty of laws only. The sixth schedule to protect the district council, but it's also the duty of the majority to protect the minorities, sir. So I will request our Honorable Chief Minister and all the Council of Ministers to kindly look into the matter, to kindly scrutinize the population and save our TTAs. Sir, TTAs is given fund through state, and from the last financial year, 156 crore is still pending. If the fund flow is little bit slow, it creates so much of inconvenience for the staff as well as the administration, sir. Sir, the revenue and finance department. Sir, we all know the connectivity of our state Tripura and also the logistical concern in the geographical isolation. This is the reason big investors are not stepping into our state. Big industrialists are not coming. In this case, sir, if we don't utilize our state resources, our state economy will be dead, sir, because the loan will be rising. And if we don't use the state resources, if we don't utilize the proper way of the cultivation of rubber, the cultivation of bamboo, and other agricultural things, sir, our economy will surely fall someday. That's why I will request that our rubber price will be raised, and also the other raw materials which is cultivated in our state. Sir, let me talk about PWD. I'm very much thankful to PWD department, R&D especially. They have given me roads. They have been fulfilling the demands of people. And the gap of giving bridges is still there. I require 16 to 17 bridge. It's been already 3 years I have been proposing. Very few I have got. I've got 1 or 2. But I need around 15 to 16. I've given to Chief Engineer, I've given to DM, RD Executive, PWD Executive. Sir, due to shortage of bridges in villages, what happens? Student cannot go school during rainy season. So the problem stays for around 6 to 7 months. So in PWD, I need more bridges, and I hope this budget, in the next budget, the requirement of bridge will be fulfilled. Sir, tribal welfare also. I have got hostels. I have received hostels in my constituency. I would like to thank the tribal welfare minister. I have been provided with hostel in wherever required. But sir, when we come to scholarship, every year there is a hue and cry for scholarship. There is an issue. Every year there is new issues developing for scholarships. So I will request our Honorable Tribal Welfare Minister to create a mechanism so that it is, so that the student doesn't face problem in scholarship. There is problem in scholarship every year. Every year there is deputation, every year there is blockade. So these things should answer. We should create a mechanism, create a system beforehand, before the admission starts, before the student give their fees. And sir, Kokorok and other minority language, due to political differences and the ego of the leaders, the common people always suffer, sir. We are very proud of our indigenous language. We are very proud of our identity. We are very proud of our tradition and culture. But sir, why should we we politicize everywhere? Why should we politicize about the education system? So students should be given the chance. They should be given chance to write. They should be given chance to choose. Even the education policy also says that mother tongue should be given importance. Sir, script no tei ako sungguh chini jara cerai ro, chini jara deng serngai tomai ro. Borok script ni choose kainani, borok ni language choose kainani, borok ni odhikar thum. Let there be Bengali, let there be English, let there be Hindi. No problem, sir. But let's politicize. Let's not too much stretch this with the life of students. And I know our chief minister have a big heart. He will do something for the script, and there will be option to write for with the choice of students. Sir, here in the house, many members have spoken about Jal Jeevan Mission, about the water scarcity, about the successful Jal Jeevan Mission in urban areas, semi-urban areas. But sir, I come from Dhalai district, from Longtrai Valley, and the significant success which we say in Jal Jeevan Mission, 86%. I will say it's just a mind-boggling number, sir. I can tell you why. The irregularities of Jal Jeevan Mission had led the state to pay a fine. And the report submitted in Jal Jeevan Mission, WQMIS, is purely based on statistics and not practicals. Enough equipments, we don't have enough equipments to test, be it bacterial tests, be it iron tests, or be it any other test. So, deep tube well test, small bore deep tube well test. Above all, BIS standard of failures. It is also failing as per the BIS standard because we don't have enough equipments, and whatever the data is reported to the website, I say that's why it's mind-boggling number, sir. There is a guideline in JJM that fixed population is required for deep tube well. But sir, in hilly areas, in rural areas, concentrated population create. You have to install small bore deep tube well, which is not durable at all, and the maintenance is high. And we all know that we don't have sufficient staff in EWS. And is high subdivision. I have such a big subdivision, 31 pieces. Here, one JE, 3 JE, and one assistant engineer is controlling over the big subdivision. Sir, crisis in public concern raised department reply 2 years plus so this is the reason my area and other part of the state where the water scarcity is, this is a common reason, the shortage of staff, and I can say that it's a failure of Jal Jeevan Mission. Because sir, whatever it is projected, that is not applicable in our state. This is the reason people will suffer more. Rainwater harvesting, surface water harvesting, all of the state to implement problem faced. So, sir, this is the reason I'm also requesting the Honorable Chief Minister to give me one divisional office as well as one subdivision office with proper staff. Then Longtrai Valley will be saved from water scarcity. Because in next 10-15 years, we will face lots of road blockades. We will face lots of problems within the areas. Sir, I want to talk about education. In education, we are taking 2 steps forward and 1 step backward. Let me tell you why I am saying 1 step backward. Sir, we have to focus on elementary educations. We have to focus on elementary educations, and any state is known by the importance of education and healthcare. Sir, 345 schools with 1 single teacher, that is also in ADC areas, in elementary schools. This is also an example that we have to focus more on education. because our teachers are already qualified, but they are still in contractual, and especially the shortage of teachers, sir. We need more recruitments. Because of the shortage of teachers, our school is not running fine. And I want to tell another important thing is that schools should be club. I agree that TTAGC schools, that students are less. Students are less in schools. So let the school be club. Let there be more residential schools. Let there be more hostels so that the education system rising. Sir, when we talk about the regularization of teachers, I met RMSA teachers, sir. RMSA teachers, those are postgraduate, their getting salary less than the graduate teachers. So all these things should be rectified properly. They should be given respectful pay. They should be given a dignified pay. And not only RMSA teachers, all the other staff, those who are teaching and non-teaching under SSA, the computer teachers, they should also be put in mind when the budget is developed. And about the healthcare, sir, I was asked to talk about the recruitment of physiotherapists, Ayurvedic doctors, and more dentists and nurses. So regularize the HMM, NHM staff, Anganwadi workers, and other contractors, those who are working in the front line. So, sir, as a youth, if I don't talk about drugs, it will be unfair. I just want to tell the department who are monitoring under the drugs and the activities which is happening in all over the state. Sir, due to drugs, HIV is increasing day by day. Because of drugs, our student, our future generation are going backward. I don't know what kind of intelligence do our state have, but the buyers, those who are addicts, they know where people sell drugs, where they can buy drugs. But our local IBs, local intelligence, I don't know why they don't report or why they don't intervene in that matter, or are they threatened, or is it politically uh, supported business? Drugs should be very much monitored in all the subdivisions, in all the police stations, sir. We don't have the exact numbers also. We don't have the exact number of HIV cases also because it is not documented. They are not coming. So there, I believe that building rehabilitation centers will not only be enough to stop the control. Sir, for important topic now, how in Ampariwan, drugs hai, kaisa very sensitive issue no or house of this hai, yang kai unfair ne, chini borok ni bagai, tam in kai chini borok se, o jagao ki sort of un Sir, so I will request the police department in all subdivision, in each subdivision, to be very strict in terms of drugs. If we as a whole community come and rise for stopping drugs, then we can do it. It's just that we need to be together, we need to collaborate and work. Sir, last but not the least, I want to talk about the police department as it comes under our Honorable Chief Minister. Sir, police quarters are very much in a bad shape. It's a dilapidated condition. Police quarters, especially the quarters where police constables and ranking staffs are staying. Okay, inspector, sub-inspector level, they're getting a good quarter. It's very good and nice. They deserve that. But we should think about the constables also. I'm talking about my subdivision Bunu. The condition is so worse that a very normal person will not be able to stay there. They are brave enough, that is why they are staying in those kind of quarters. Please conclude in one last slide. The SLP case of police department, sir. I think just very few employees are facing this SLP in the police department. I will request our Honorable Chief Minister to withdraw the SLP of police and kindly give them the respectful pay. I think they are inspectors and sub-inspector, if I'm not wrong. So, and also, I want to talk about the SPOs. SPOs are also not less in duty, sir. They have been doing their duties like the regular police constables. But I think they are also 17 million over. Yes, sir. I think they are also below the minimum pay wage, and I think it should be increased. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.